my coaches have been banging on this fight for so long. But it's just the fact that obviously getting Jermaine Franklin to agree to it, but obviously he had the fight with Dillian Whyte, had the fight with Anthony Joshua and XYZ, obviously just coming through him with Ivan Ditchko, so I just kind of had to wait until it was my turn, I guess.
So like you said, I've been trying to get this fight for a while, so I don't know what was going on during negotiations and shit like that, but we've been trying to get this fight for a while. We've been pushing for a while, so, you know, I'm just ready.
Yeah, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind of fight.
Breaking news. Moses Itauma comes in swinging with pure aggression, warning Jermaine Franklin that he will retire him. This face-off instantly heats up the atmosphere, showing Moses' confidence and mental edge. Fans are seeing the intensity and ferocity firsthand, proving that Moses is not the same Moses Itauma like he was before.
I ain't coming in here having the expectation that he's gonna come here and lay down. No, that's not it. But I believe that I won't.
Breaking news. Moses Itauma comes in swinging with pure aggression, warning Jermaine Franklin that he will retire him. This face-off instantly heats up the atmosphere, showing Moses' confidence and mental edge. Fans are seeing the intensity and ferocity firsthand, proving that Moses is not here to play but to dominate every inch of the ring.
I think that Jermaine Franklin versus Moses Itauma is a really, really good fight for Itauma's progression. I think he's a solid opponent. I've got no issues whatsoever. It's on a very, very good card. No mention of pay-per-view as well, which is even better. But it's a solid opponent. Jermaine Franklin, when he fought Dillian Whyte, going into that fight, I kind of looked at him and thought, he looked awkward, but nothing special. He gave a good account of himself against Dillian Whyte. Some people actually felt that he did enough to win the fight. I wasn't one of them. I thought Dillian Whyte won the fight.
Jermaine Franklin is projecting confidence, claiming he expects the win and anticipates a tough battle. He acknowledges it won't be easy, but believes he has the tools to come out on top. However, looking at Moses Itauma's record and composure, Jermaine might be underestimating the challenge he's stepping into.
I expect to win. I expect a hard fight, a nice battle. Two warriors going there to battle it out. I expect to win. I don't know how the win gonna come, but I expect it to come. Yeah.
Ade Oladipo points out that Moses Itauma has all the tools to exploit this matchup. He highlights Moses' slight height advantage and suggests that Jermaine Franklin's aggressive approach could actually play into Moses' hands. Stylistically, Moses is prepared, disciplined, and knows how to capitalize on his opponent's mistakes. Fans should expect Moses to control the fight's pace and dictate the action from the start.
Moses brings his own problems to Jermaine, but they're probably around the same height, maybe Moses a couple of inches taller. I like this matchup. Stylistically, I like this matchup as well. Like, Jermaine comes to fight, and that could sort of fall into Moses' hands.
The Wade Plaminos notes the tension at the face-off and how emotions ran high. Moses Itauma's intensity was clear, showing he is ready to make a statement before the fight even starts. Franklin tried to match the energy, but Moses' presence dominates. The brief clash only reinforces that Moses is unafraid to assert himself and intimidate his opponent early.
So, I mean, I don't mind fighters pushing and shoving. Probably shouldn't be slapping each other at the face-off. Security did a pretty good job of corralling it while they could, but I thought it was just an open hand.
Simon Jordan predicts a knockout, emphasizing Moses Itauma's power and precision. He clarifies that it's not disrespect, but an observation of Moses' skill advantage. From the commentary, it's clear that Moses' technique and composure make him a dangerous opponent for Franklin, and his ability to capitalize on openings could end the fight decisively.
I do. I think I just know, and by the way, saying someone's going to get knocked out is not meant to be disrespectful. I'm not disrespecting Jermaine. I'm looking at the fight, looking at Moses Itauma, looking at what I've seen from Jermaine, and I think that ideally, I don't want to see an early fight. I want to see a good fight. I want to see Jermaine stick it on Moses.
Roy Jones Jr. observes Moses Itauma's professionalism and mental composure. Despite the heated press conference, Moses remained calm and focused, projecting confidence without arrogance. His energy reassures his team and signals to fans that he is fully prepared. This mental edge could make the difference when facing a seasoned fighter like Jermaine Franklin.
Just going through the motion, he's serious about it, you know, so I liked it.
Yeah, like his energy was like very calming throughout the week.
Yes, it was.
Frank Warren stresses that this matchup is perfectly designed for Moses Itauma's development. He praises the pairing with Franklin as challenging yet winnable, allowing Moses to showcase his skills under pressure. Moses has everything to prove and can silence critics by demonstrating his technique, timing, and power against a respected opponent. Fans are set for a thrilling battle.
Meantime, I think we put together a brilliant fight with Jermaine Franklin, the American. It's going to be a good fight. I think, with Moses and him, I think it's going to be a good fight, and I think it's a good test for Moses.
Moses Itauma reflects on his approach to discipline and professionalism, emphasizing that being presentable and prepared off the ring can translate into success in the ring. His focus on energy, hustle, and attention to detail shows a maturity beyond his years. This mindset not only prepares him for victory against Jermaine Franklin, but also signals to fans that Moses is methodical, intelligent, and fully committed to his boxing career. His dedication and mental preparation could prove to be a decisive edge come fight night.
I don't want to say too much, but it's just like a little thing, like just being presentable. And then being a presentable might land you a job at doing something else. So it's just like, that's one thing that I can take away. The energy, the hustle.
Dev Sahani highlights the stakes for Moses Itauma, questioning if he can outshine fighters like Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. He praises the matchmaking, noting that this fight is ideal for Moses to demonstrate his ability to control the pace, survive pressure, and impose his style. The commentary underscores Moses' potential to dominate while testing his stamina, strategy, and power, giving fans the excitement they crave. This is a real measure of how ready Moses is for high-level competition, and it sets expectations for a thrilling and instructive fight.
Moses here, this is going to be a case of, let's see, 1, if we can get rounds. 2, can he do a better job than Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte did? Can he get rounds but also get him out of there? I guess that's kind of the question for Moses. But for me, this is the perfect bit of matchmaking. This is everything that fight fans have wanted. They want to see what happens when Moses Itauma goes a few rounds, has someone who's...
Ade Oladipo explains that facing Jermaine Franklin is a strategic step for Moses Itauma's growth. He stresses patience, acknowledging that Moses isn't rushed into dangerous matchups too soon. Franklin is a proven top 30 fighter, making this an excellent benchmark for Moses to test his skills against a tough, experienced opponent. The commentary emphasizes that this fight will allow fans to see Moses' development and compare him to other big names, proving that he is ready to learn, adapt, and dominate at a higher level. This matchup is both a challenge and a learning opportunity.
I honestly thought this is the perfect opponent for Moses' development. You can't rush Moses. I know everyone wants to see him in there with killers. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I think he's ready. But the fact is, you do have to take your time with Moses. And I think someone like a Jermaine Franklin, who is a top 30 guy, top 30 guy, who again, we've seen him with AJ and Dillian Whyte, so we can compare Moses' performance against him and compare it to...
Moses Itauma directly confronts criticism, signaling he is ready to silence doubters with performance. His confidence is unshakable, and he uses the press to assert dominance. By challenging Franklin and the naysayers, Moses shows that he thrives under pressure. This mentality combined with his skill set makes him an intimidating presence and sets the tone for a fight where he aims to prove everyone wrong and cement his reputation as a rising star in a heavyweight division.
It's like I can finally shut a few people up. It's just the only one that I ain't trying to get answered is how's Moses Itauma's chin. Ain't nobody trying to...
Russ Amber praises Moses Itauma as a standout young talent, noting that his evaluation is based on technical ability, ring IQ, and skill, not hype. Moses has demonstrated a complete skill set that sets him apart from peers, including precision, strategy, and adaptability. This fight against Jermaine Franklin offers him the platform to showcase his full abilities and reinforce why he is one of the most exciting prospects in heavyweight boxing today. Fans should expect a performance that underlines his dominance and potential future as a top contender.
I think Moses is one of the best young fighters boxing has seen in years. And I'm not just saying that based on a result over Dillian. I hope you understand that when I look at a fighter, I'm looking at things that others don't see. I'm not looking at the hype. I'm looking at what he does in the ring, how he does it, his skill set. I'm looking at that because that's the important stuff. And right now, to me, he's shown probably a better...
Jermaine Franklin is emphasizing that he is a fighter who brings heart and commitment to the ring. He's making it clear that he won't be intimidated by Moses Itauma, and he plans to exploit any perceived gaps in Moses' experience. Franklin's confidence reflects his readiness to face a young, rising star head-on. However, Moses' explosive power, technical skill, and ring intelligence could easily neutralize Franklin's advantage. While Franklin's mindset is commendable, this statement might reveal his awareness of the challenge ahead, highlighting the mental and tactical battle that will unfold. Moses will need to impose his pace, maintain composure, and capitalize on Franklin's inexperience to prove why he is a standout prospect in a heavyweight division.
Because I'm not them. I'm Jermaine Franklin Jr. I'm a warrior inside and out, and I'll die for this. So he gonna have to do the job. I'm not laying over.
Lawrence Oakley presents a measured assessment, noting that Moses Itauma's versatility and explosive nature make him an unpredictable opponent. He highlights that Moses' combination of speed, technique, and power creates a significant challenge for Jermaine Franklin, particularly if Franklin tries to impose a straightforward, aggressive style. Oakley's insight emphasizes that Moses' adaptability and experience will be crucial over multiple rounds, as sustaining focus, precision, and endurance is essential. While Franklin may attempt clever tactics, Moses' natural attributes and ring IQ give him the edge. The commentary underscores that Moses isn't just a brute force fighter, he is a calculated, intelligent athlete who can control the fight's tempo, neutralize opponent's strengths, and consistently impose his game plan to dominate the matchup.
50-50. Personally, it depends on what style he brings. So it's like, I think if he's like measured, then yes. But if he does what I think he might try and do, which is I'm gonna show this guy, get inside and work like clever shots, I don't think so. I think with someone like Moses, who is naturally so explosive and so quick and technical, he's got so many good attributes, but as we've seen with in any sport across any profession, that explosiveness, in my opinion, cannot happen for 12 rounds. It never happened.
Adam Smith is clearly impressed with Moses Itauma's overall profile. He praises Moses' attitude, style, and southpaw stance, emphasizing his speed, movement, and knockout power. Smith raises a critical question about timing, whether Moses is being challenged too soon or if this is the perfect moment for him to shine. The analysis shows that Moses has all the tools needed to overwhelm Jermaine Franklin, and his composure, technique, and athleticism make him exceptionally difficult to handle. While there's debate about whether he is ready for this level, Moses' readiness to impose his strategy and execute his skills could make the fight decisive. His confidence, preparation, and natural ability create an aura of inevitability that Franklin will have to contend with if he hopes to stand a chance.
The block, Moses Itauma, who looks absolutely extraordinary, and for me he ticks all the boxes. I like his attitude, I like his style, southpaw, hard-hitting, moves so well. He's going to be very, very difficult to sort of deter. So it's an interesting one because, yeah, is this too soon for Moses, or is this just the right fight at the right time?
Peter Fury praises Moses Itauma's physical and technical attributes, highlighting his strength, punching power, and size. He questions whether Moses can adapt to an opponent with speed, aggression, and sharpness. Fury stresses that Jermaine Franklin is an up-and-coming fighter who has yet to be fully tested, implying that Moses' experience, ring IQ, and boxing skills will be key. Moses' ability to neutralize Franklin's angles, counter effectively, and impose his own rhythm will determine the outcome. The commentary frames this as a clash between raw talent and tested skill, positioning Moses as the intelligent, strategic fighter ready to prove that his skill set can dominate even a dangerous and fast-moving heavyweight.
You know, look, it's a good fight to make. Dillian Whyte's got the experience. He's also he can punch. He's strong. He's a big unit. But can he negate the speed, the power, and the ferocity of this young heavyweight coming? And he gives angles. He's a good boxer as well. So that's the thing. You've got experience against somebody who's up and coming that hasn't been tested yet because he's so sharp, so deadly with his...
Moses Itauma has shown throughout this build-up that he is a force to be reckoned with. His combination of power, speed, and technical skill makes him extremely dangerous for Jermaine Franklin. Every analyst has highlighted his composure and ring intelligence, and it is clear that Moses has prepared meticulously for this challenge. Franklin's heart and determination are undeniable, but Moses' explosiveness and adaptability give him a distinct edge. The face-off moments and press interactions have only reinforced that Moses is confident, focused, and ready to dominate inside the ring. Fans should expect a fighter who not only hits hard but thinks hard, using angles and timing to neutralize any threat Franklin brings. This fight is the perfect showcase of a young heavyweight with immense potential against an opponent who has heart but lacks experience at this level. Every round will test Moses' ability to impose his style, maintain stamina, and deliver his most dangerous punches when it matters most. Boxing fans cannot miss this clash because it promises fireworks, skill, and a defining moment for Moses Itauma. Make sure you tune in and witness history as Moses takes center stage and proves why he is one of the most exciting prospects in the sport today.